Today, ninth session. So today also we going to discuss about Linux basic commands only. So today mostly we come going to complete all the Linux commands. Then after once Linux commands we completed, we start. We are good to start a SQL. So these are the Linux basic commands. This is the basic prerequisites to start for any DBA course, not only Postgres DBA. So any DBA course, this is the basic prerequisites required PL SQL. So once you are familiar with these prerequisites part, then we can start any DBA course, not only Postgres SQL DBA. You can start Oracle DBA or MySQL DBA. These are the databases. Okay. So for any DBA course, so these are the basic prerequisites required. So without these two, even though if you start any DBA, you are stuck definitely. So this is the basic. Okay. So point of from here, we need to start a Linux basic commands. We know as of now we know how to start how to install Linux operating system, how to copy the files, how to move the files, how to remove the files, how to create the users, how to create the groups, how to create the files, how to create the directories, how to change the ownership. These are all commands we know. So if we are good to Linux commands, then we are good to start with the SQL language. For SQL, the extension could be PL SQL. So if you are good to PL SQL, then we can start a DBA course. The agenda is PostgreSQL DBA is the our main primary skills. So once we are familiar with the DBA course, yes, you can start any alternate or other secondary skill Oracle DBA. Nowadays, all are expecting multiple skill set. So we are our primary skills is PostgreSQL DBA, secondary skills is Oracle DBA. Okay, so that's about basic requirements to start any DBA course. So let's start my server. Okay, this is my Oracle VirtualBox. So this is the VirtualBox application software. So to create a lab setup, to create lab environment in our laptop, you have to install this Oracle VirtualBox Manager. So you can see this is our mission. How to start this mission? Click on start. Let's start this mission. Once start the mission, this is the server people called as a mission R server, Linux server. We installed Linux operating system on this server. So people called as a Linux server. Even though if you want to install Windows operating system, yes, you can install any OS. Once you created a virtual mission, means server. Once you created a server with a specified memory, with a specified hard disk, with a specified CPU, then you can install any operating system. So all the database will be running on Linux operating system. So that's why we have to install Linux OS. We have to familiar with the Linux operating system. Yeah. So let me log in. What is the default username in Linux? Root. So what is the password? While installation, we given password Oracle. The same password you have to use and you can log into Linux server. Once we log in Linux server, so all the commands where you can fire these all the commands, we use one terminal, Linux terminal. How to get the terminal? Go to activities, click on terminal. So how to get the IP address? If config. This is for I directly log into this server. So this suppose in real time server where it is located in the client place. Suppose your client is US. So the server will be located in the US. Suppose your client is okay. So India. Suppose SBA domestic. So for SBA, where is the headquarters? Mumbai. For all the so India most the headquarters will be Mumbai. So your server will be located in the Mumbai location. Yes, you have to go to Mumbai. You have to log in this server if you want to direct login. Suppose my work location will be Hyderabad. Yes, my server will be there in the Mumbai. Yes, how I can work from Hyderabad? You have to connect this server remotely. Suppose so almost 10 people are joined. All are from Hyderabad, not sure. So if you want to direct join, you have to come to lab, you have to come to institute, you can join here. You guys all are joined remotely. How you can join remotely? So there is a Zoom application you used. So Zoom application username and password. The same way if you want to connect remotely any Linux server, You need what you need? You need a Linux server IP address, you need username, you need password. Yes or no? So what is the IP address? This is our IP address. 10.37.214.90. Let me connect. How to connect remotely? What are the client tools in Linux? Yes. What are the client tools? Hmm.
Putty.
What are the client tools?
Putty, sir.
Putty. Yes.
NSCP.
ఇంకా
Mobile extra.
sorry.
Mobile extra.
Mobile extra. Yes. Mobile extra. So these are the client tools which we can use to connect remotely. So Putty or mobile extra. Nowadays, if you want Putty is the open source tool. Without a license, we can use Putty. So that's why all of the projects they are using Putty. This is the open source tool. It's not required a license. If you want to utilize this mobile extra, you have to take license. It's not free of, but there is some extra features are there compared to Putty. In this, we have more options are there, so you have to pay license, you have to take the license, then you can use this mobile extra. The both are same, the functionality same. The what is the purpose of this? To connect the Linux server remotely. The server will be different location, I am in the different location, so I need to connect server remotely. Either you can use Putty software or mobile extra. WinSP, what is the purpose of this WinSP? Yes.
Files and
File
directories
transfer.
transfer.
File transfer. File transfer. So from where to where?
Windows to Linux.
Not only Windows,
Local to
local system to
remote.
okay, remote server. Remote server. The remote server, the OS could be anything, either Windows, either Linux, whatever. So local system to remote server and vice versa. Remote server to local system. So these are the client tools we are using to connect any server. Either, yes, you can use Putty or mobile extern, you can use WinSP for file transfer. Okay. So we are good. Let me open Putty and connect Putty software. So what is the IP address? You can see 190 10.37. 10.37. Yes. 10.37. 10.37 214.90. You can see, yes, accept root Oracle. Yes. So how to increase font size? Just right click on the white panel, click on change settings, appearance, change, select the font, style, size and style. Yes. I increase a little bit the font size. So yes, we connected remotely using Putty software because Putty is the open source tool. Okay. So now how to verify the internet connection is enabled or not in this server? I want to know whether it is internet connection is available in this server or not. How to know? There is a ping space google.com. This server, from this server, if you are able to communicate with google.com, the website google.com, if you communicate with google.com, yes, the internet connection is available. Now you can say ping.google.com. Let's wait. Yes. Which internet we connected? Moto. Let me can say. So 18 packets transmitted, 0 received, 100% packet loss. So let me change my internet. Let me connect Wi-Fi. Yes, connected Wi-Fi. Let me. So if you change the internet, the IP address will be different. Okay, now how to get the latest IP address? Again, if config or you can see the same number it given. Just you can connect off and wired connect off and connect. Just you can disable and enable the wired connect. Yes, connect. Let's see, it's connected. Now let's say if config, now you can say 192.168.0.101. Let me 192.168.0.101. Root, Oracle. Yes, let me increase the font size. Change settings, appearance, change. Yes. Okay. Now I can say ping.google.com. Now I can say able to communicate. Yes or no? Ping.google.com. So if you like this, if you get the output, that means we are able to communicate with the google.com website. Yes, the internet connection is enabled on this server. This is how you can understand the internet is enabled or not on this server. If you able to pinging, yes. If you get until cancel, just ping. Can see here 0% pocket loss. 6 packets transmitted, 6 packets received. There is no pocket loss. Yes. So just you can ping the space google.com until you cancel. It's pinging, pinging, pinging. 64 bytes from. So until cancel, I am clicking Control C, cancel this output. Yes, can say 0% pocket loss. So if you get this output until cancel, that means able to pinging, the internet is enabled on this server. Okay, this is the how to know the internet connection is enabled or not. Yes, you can ping the space google.com. Clear? Okay. Now how to change the permissions. Permissions on files and directories. In Linux, everything is either files or directories. Yes or no? In Linux, everything is file or directories. In Windows, everything is in Windows. Tell me. In Windows, everything is file and folder. In Linux, everything is file and directory. Yes or no? If you open Windows OS, here either file or directory. You can say these all are files. These two are folders. Either file or folder. In Linux, everything is file or directory. How to change the permissions? How to change the ownership? Tell me first. Let me cancel this. How to change the ls minus lrt? How to list out all the files, including normal files, including hidden files? Tell me. I want
Uh,
to display all the files, including normal, including hidden files. Yes,
ls minus lart.
LART. Yes, you can say. So this is the normal file or hidden file?
Hidden files.
Hidden file. Why? So before file name there is a dot is there.
Dot.
If any file which was before, if dot is there, this is the file. Yes, how can I identify? Starting there is no d, hyphen is there, so this is the file. Or based on the color, all the white color files, all the blue colors directories. You can say this is the directory based on the color, or starting d is there. If starting d is there, that is the directory. Yes, this also directory, this also directory. This one file, starting there is no d and the color is white color. And also it's not a normal file, it's a hidden file. Dot is there, it's a hidden directory. Dot is there. Okay, so now I want to change the ownership. So now I want to change the ownership. You can say for this, who is the owner of this file right now?
ABC4.
ABC4 is the, you can say, readme. So who is the owner? ABC4 is the owner. Now I want to change ABC4 to root. I want to change the ownership from ABC4 to root. How can change? Yes, tell me.
ch
One. Yes.
/r
Hyphen R.
-r
Hmm.
roots.
Root.
Root
Hmm.
root
Root colon root. That means what is the meaning
colon
of this?
owner and groups.
Owner. So we are assigning new owner root,
అవును సార్.
and this owner belongs to one group. Group name also root. So what which file which
Readme.
file owner you want to change file name? Now you can say ls minus lrt readme. Now the owner got changed. Yes or no? So this is how you can change the ownership. Now I want to change the permissions. First, we need to understand what are the permissions. You can say ls minus lrt. So we need to understand this permission set. Let me keep into notepad. How to change the permissions? To change the permissions, we can use this one. Okay. Let me how to change the permissions. Yes, we can. So how to change the permission? CHE mod, change modification, change ownership, mkdir, make directory. Going to create a directory, yes, mkdir, change ownership, ch1, change modification. Modification means permissions. Ch mod. We are using ch mod command, -r, permissions, and file name or directory name. So we need to understand these permissions. So when you give root home directory, ls minus lr, these all are files or directories. Okay. So let me. Okay. So let's understand. You can say the first set. So here, so there are three sets are there. This is the starting letter. Yes or no? This is the starting letter. Let me control alt. Yeah. This is the starting letter. Next, this is the first set RWX. So what are the permissions? RW. R means, what is the meaning of R? R means read permission. R means read per. You can say R means read permission. Read permission. You can say R means read permission. Control X. R means read permission. X means write. W means write permission. Write permission. R means read permission. Write permission. X means execute permission. Yes, RWX. R means read permission. W means write permission. X means execute permission. Execution. So read means what is the number? If you want to give read permission, what is the read number? 4. What is the read permission? Read number 4. So what is the write permission number? What is the write permission number? 2. What is the execution permission number? 1.
One.
These numbers we have, these numbers are fixed. Read. Read means if you want to give read permission to any file, you have to give the what is the number? 4. W permission, write permission. Write means I want to writing the data into file. Write means insert the data. Read means how to read the data, how to read the file data. Yes. How to read the file data in Linux. In Linux, tell me.
Correspondence.
Sorry? Yeah, go ahead. How to read the file data? Cat command. Cat space file name. Okay. So to read the file data, you need permission. What permission you need? What permission you need?
Read permission.
Read permission. So if you want to give read permission, what is the number we have to give?
4, sir.
4 permission. Okay. Suppose I want to insert the data. How to insert the data? How to insert the data into a file? How to insert the data into file? Yes.
VI file.
VI file
File.
name. Okay. So if you want to insert the data, what permission you have to give? What permission you have to give? Yes. If you want to
1.
insert the data, what permission you required?
Write permission.
Write
2, sir.
permission. Write permission means what is the symbol? W.
W.
So what is the number here?
2, sir.
2. So if you want to execute, how to execute the script in Linux, there is a script is there, .sh file. .sh files we call as a script. Suppose, okay, so oracle.sh or file.sh. If you want to execute this script, what is the permission required? Yes. How to
Once.
execute this file? Sh space file.sh. This is how we are executing any file, .sh file. If you want to execute any this type of file, how to execute? Sh space file name. How to insert the data? Va space file name. Sh space file name. How could be scripts.sh? How to execute this type of scripts? Sh space .sh. So what type of permissions required here?
Access.
X.
Execute.
What is the
Yes.
symbol? X.
Access.
Execute permission X. What is the number? If you want to give
One.
execute permission, what is the number?
One, sir.
1. Clear? R means read permission. W means write permission. Writing the data. That means inserting the data. If you want to, insert some data in your notebook, how to insert the data? You take a pen. You have to write a what are the data you want to write. Yes, you have to write a using pen. In Linux file, how to write the data? VA file, you can insert the data. You can type. For inserting, we require W permission. For read the data, how to read the newspaper? Yes, we can read easily. But in Linux file, the data is there in the Linux file. How to read the file? If you are these are all the permissions. If you log in with the root user, if you log in with the root user, root user having all the permissions. It's a because it's a super user. It's a super user. Super or admin user. If you log in with the root user, yes, root user having all the permissions by default. That is the admin user, super user. You are the owner of your property. You can anytime you can sell your property. Yes or no? Your property, someone going to sell your property? No. If someone want to sell your property, they need permission first. They need permission from you. They get the permission first from owner of the property. The same way, yes, if you log in with the root user, yes, the root user will be always having all the permissions. So if you log in with your own user, if you log in with your own user, if you log in with your own user, yes, suppose ABC. This ABC user want to, this ABC user want to read the file data. Suppose the ABC user want to read the file data. How to read? Cat ABC. To read this file data, what required this ABC user? ABC user required read permission. Clear? Sir, no. So if you want to ABC write the data, yes, what permission required ABC user? W permission. If you want to execute this permission, yes, X permission. So RWX. Like this, there is a 3 set of RWX are there. You can say, let me separate RWX. You can say first RWX. This is the first RWX. Second RWX. You can see. Okay. So RWX. Yeah. Okay. So you can see here. This is the starting letter. This is the owner permission. This is the owner permission. This is the group permission. This is the other users, others permissions. Clear? Owner permission, group permission, others permission. So who is the owner of this file? Yes. This is the file or directory. Yes, you have to speak out, all of you. This is the file or directory.
File, sir.
File. Who is the owner of this file?
Root.
Root, sir.
Root. This root belongs to which group?
Root, sir.
The
Root.
group name also root, yes. So here we know this file, who is the owner, who is the group. This owner is this root. What is the group name? This owner belongs to one group. The group name also root. So what is the permission of the first set permission? Owner permission or group permission or others permission? What is the first set?
Owner, sir.
Owners. These permissions are related to owner permissions. For all the files or directories, the first set belongs to owner permission. So who is the owner of this file?
Root, sir.
So the root having what permissions on this file?
Read, write, sir.
Read, write. Next, what is the X? There is no X. Hyphen means there is no X permission. There is no execution permission on this file root as well. The root doesn't have X permission. X hyphen means there is no X permission. Here, what type of permissions having group on this file?
No permissions, sir.
No permission. There is no read permission. There is no write permission. There is no execution permission. 3 hyphen means no permissions. The group doesn't have any permission. Others. Others means here. Here, suppose ABC. ABC is the owner of this file. ABC is the owner of this file.
No.
No,
No, yes, no. Root. Root is the owner. ABC is not owner. Yes. ABC is the group of this file.
sir.
Huh? ABC. ABC is the group for this file.
No.
No, sir.
Root is the group. So ABC is under category except root. Root owner, root group, except root owner, root group. The all other users comes under others part. The all other under comes under other section. So ABC having what type of permissions on this file? ABC having what type of permissions?
No permissions, sir.
There is no permission. There is no read permission. There is no write permission. There is no execution permission. So who is the owner of this file? Yes.
Root, sir.
Root. The root belongs to which group?
Root, sir.
So what is the root permission on this file? Tell me. What is the root
Read,
permission on this file?
Read, sir.
Read,
Read,
write. Not only read. I am
No, sir.
asking
Read,
owner
write.
permission. Root permission. Owner. What is the
Read,
owner
write, sir.
permission?
Read, write.
So what is the root group permission?
Read, sir.
What is the others permission?
Read.
Read.
Only read. Okay. So next. This is what? Read directory or file?
Directories.
Directory. So D is there, directory. Who is the owner of this file? Directory. Who is the owner of this directory?
Root, sir.
Root. So root having what type of permissions? Owner. Owner having what type of permissions? Owner
Read,
is
write,
root.
execute.
Read, write, execute. Yes, by seeing this first session, we can understand this owner having all the permissions. 3 permissions. Others group permission. What type of group permissions? Yes, group what type of permissions?
Read, execute, sir.
Read, execute. There is no write permission. So others, what type of permissions on this directory? Others?
Read, execute.
Read, execute. Hyphen means there is no write permission. Clear, understand? Very, very important. Okay. Now, I want to change the permissions. I want to change the permissions on this file. Who is the owner of this file right now? Let me see. Yes. Read me. Who is the owner?
Root, sir.
I want to change the permissions. Full permission. I want to give full permission to root user on this file. To root user or root owner. Now tell me command. What is the command first to change the permissions? chmod -r. Now tell me. How to give the permission means, suppose if we give 777, the first permission the first permission related to owner. The second permission related to group. The third permission related to others. For owner, what permission you want to give? Full permission. So 7. 7 means what is the meaning of 7?
Read,
Read
write,
plus
execute.
write plus write plus
Executes.
execute. So that means 4 plus 2 plus 1. 2 plus 1. 2 plus 1. You can say 7 equal to read, write, execute. I want to give the full permission on this file to owner. Who is the owner? Root. Currently RW is there. I want to give X also. Then full permission 7. Suppose I want to give group. For a group I want to give read and execute. Read and execute. Listen carefully. For a group I want to give read and execute. What is the read number?
4, sir.
4,
What is the execute permission number?
1,
1,
Execute.
sir.
1. So if you want to give read and execute, you have to give the number 5. 4 plus 1, 5. So now tell me the command. chmod -r 7. For a group. 7 means
5,
full permission from the root owner. Group. What is the permission? Read and execute.
5, sir.
Next, others. I don't want to give others permission. Any permission I don't want to give others. Tell me.
0, sir.
Yes.
Read me.
Read me. Now you can say. Now let me ls minus lrt. Read me. Now you can say. Yes or no? RWX is the owner permission. I given 7. 7 means full permission for owner. First set owner. Second set I given 5. 5 means 4 plus 1. Read and execute. R-X. Others permission. Hyphen. There is no permission for others. Whatever before there is a execution or read permission is there. Others. Even I disable the read permission also. This is how can give the permissions. How can change the permissions. Okay. Let me. Okay, so change the permissions on readme file. Readme file. Readme file like below. I want to give full permission to root or owner of the file. Owner of the file. Okay. Owner of the file. Who is the owner? Root. Okay. Yes, next. I want to give the read and execute. Power is gone. Let's wait. Hello, I'm audible? Yes, right?
Sir.
Yeah, actually,
Yes.
power is gone, so I connected my mobile. Okay, so you can see I want to give the read and execute. Read and execute permission to group of the file. Yes, next. I want to I don't want to give. I don't want to any permission to others. So here full permission means what is the number? 4 plus 2 plus 1. What is the number here? Equal to 7. Here read and execute 4 plus 1 equal to 5. Here 0 plus 0 plus 0. 0 plus 0 plus 0 equal to 0. What is the number now? 7, 5. First owner permission 7. Group permission 5. Others permission 0. So 750. Now tell me CH mod hyphen R. 750. Read me, that's it. Clear? Next. Same example. I want to give. Yes, example 2. I want to give read and execute permission to owner of the file. Now you have to tell me the number. I want to give the read only permission to the group of the file. Yes. Next, I do here also same. I want to give the read only permission to others. Now tell me the number. Yes. Who can tell?
4 plus 1, sir.
4.
5
4
plus 1.
plus read and execute 1.
Yes.
So 5.
5.
Next,
4, sir.
read only 4 plus
Yes. 0
0 plus
plus
0.
0.
4.
Only 4.
Here 4 plus 0 plus 1. 5.
1.
Here
Yes. 4 plus 0 plus
4
0.
plus 0
0.
plus 0. So
4, sir.
4. What is the number here? Tell me the number now. chmod command hyphen r.
544.
For file name.
Read.
Like this we need to give. Okay. Next example 3. Next. So let me. So I want to give read and write permission. Read and write permission to owner of the file. Next, I want to give execute permission only. Execute permission to the group of the file. I want to give write permission only. Can say yes. Now tell me the numbers first. Tell me the number. I want to give read and write. Yes.
4 plus 2
Plus
0.
so
6, sir.
6. Here
Ex-
want to give
0
execute
plus.
only.
Yes, sir.
0
0
plus
plus 0
0 plus 1.
plus 1.
So 1.
1.
Next, others want write.
0 plus 2 plus 0.
Yes,
2.
2. So what is the number? chmod hyphen r under recursively. R means recursively. What is the
Yes.
number? 6,
6,
1,
1,
2.
2.
Read me.
Read.
Like this, we can change the permissions. Either directory or file, the same command. If it is directory, you can give the directory name. If it is file, you can give the file name. What permission you want to give? Just you can give the number. The first number is related to owner. The second number is related to group. The third is related to others. Clear? Any queries from anyone? Permissions? Very, very important. Okay. Okay, so we know. Okay, already discussed these commands, host name. These all we discussed. Host entries. Yes, we done. Okay. So now we need to discuss these commands. Let me do this. Can say? Okay. Example 2. Yes, third command. To see the file or directory size. Suppose I want to see how to the file. Let me connect Oracle. What is the size of file or directory? ls minus lrt, yes. So we can see the file or directory. What is the file or directory? What is this file size? Tell me. Yes. What is this directory or file? Directory size. What is the directory size? Yes. What is the
Sir.
directory size?
6.
6 means?
6.
What is the 6 means?
Bytes.
Sorry.
How can say
KB.
6? We initially we discussed how can calculate the data from
6
what is the
KB.
initial data?
6
How can
KBs.
calculate data? KB means before KB. How can suppose before the file size will be below 1 KB? How can calculate?
Bytes.
Bytes. Yes, bytes, kilobytes, KB next,
MB.
MB next,
GBs.
next,
TB.
TB next,
Yes.
megabyte. So bytes next, before bytes, bits, but there is no file size that much. So all could be bytes, next kilobytes, next MB, megabytes, gigabytes, terabyte, petabyte. Okay. So can say, so 1024 bytes equal to, very very important, 1024 bytes equal to how much? 1 KB. 1 KB means how many bytes? 1 KB equal to how many bytes? 1024 bytes. The same way, 1 KB. Yes, 1 KB equal to 1024 bytes. The same way, 1 KB after KB, 1 MB equal to, yes, now tell me, 1 MB equal to
1024.
1024
1024
KB. KB.
kilobytes. Yes, 1 GB equal to 1 GB equal to
1024 MB.
MB. So 1 terabyte equal to 1 TB equal to, after GB what is the next? 1 TB. 1 TB equal to,
1024
like
GB.
this you have to remember. 1 PB equal to petabyte. 1 PB equal to
1024
TB.
TB.
terabyte TB. Like this we have to remember easily. So when you see MB, KB, it's a human readable format. Yes or no? This 1 GB is a human readable format. But when you see 6, that is KB or GB, we are confused, right? We are confusing. So if you want to see the file size or a directory size, suppose if you see 4.0K, yes, we can easily identify this kilobytes. 4.0 M means megabytes. 4.0 MB, we can understand easily. For 8.0 GB, 8.0 G means 8 GB, 10 terabyte, 10 KB. Easily we can identify. That is the human readable format. So if you see 4.0K, so 4.0, suppose if you see this value, we get a doubt. This is 4 KB or 4 GB or 4 terabyte or 4 MB or 4 bytes or 4 KB. So if you print this value, easily you can understand by seeing this value. What is this? 4 KB, not 4 GB. It's mentioned K. That means 4 KB. It's a human readable format. If you want to print the file size or directories human readable format, you can use du minus h star. How to check the file size or directory size in human readable format? You can use du minus h. It gives the all the file size, current location. What is the current location? Yes. What is your current location? By seeing this symbol, you can easily tell. Yes.
Home
That's true.
directory.
Hmm?
Roots.
Root means exact, tell me. Root
Home
means
directory.
home directory. What is the home directory? Slash root,
Slash roots.
not root only. You can say slash root. There is a root,
Slash
slash root,
roots.
big difference is there. So on the current location, if you want to see the all the files are directory size, you can use du minus h star. Star indicates it gives the all the file size, all the files and the directory size. Suppose I want to see only specific file size only. Du minus h read me only. You can see it gives the only this file size only. If you not mentioned, if you mention star, star indicates it gives all the files and directory size. Clear? Hmm? How to copy this file? The right click on copy. From terminal, it's very easy. You can say, let me do example. Yes, you can say it's not copied properly. Let me take the IP address again. If config, let me connect. Disconnect. Let me connect again. Yes, now we can if config get the latest IP address 10.37.2.1.4 10.37.2.1.4.90. Yes, root or archive. Now I can say df5 du minus h star indicates it lists out all the files or directories. Can say let me next to see specific file. Specific file or directory size. You can use du minus h file name or directory name. Directory name. Okay, let me. So ls minus lrt du minus sh. Suppose readme. What is the file size? 4 KB. 4 KB. Yes or no? Okay, so any queries from anyone? Very important these permissions. Okay, so just go through this today record. Okay, tomorrow we'll finish the Linux commands, maybe next 4 or 5 left. The what are the remaining commands we'll discuss tomorrow, and tomorrow after 30 minutes we'll start the SQL language. Means before SQL language we have to start the database installation, then we can start the SQL. Any queries? Tomorrow onwards we'll change the we'll give the new Zoom link.